Alphabet, by the way, in and out of this $1 trillion market club. It has some sort of cachet, but generally short-lived. Charlie Gasparino on investors brushing off some of the other issues that would keep it below that. Charlie, good to see you.
Good to see you. I just want to make a point about Susan's last report. We do have a pretty big story on FoxBusiness.com about the SoftBank Vision Fund, which, as you know, was a big incubator for some of these startups.
A lot of these guys.
And by the way, as we reported, Rajiv Masri is telling people he's going to stay at. A lot of people thought he would be booted out by Masayoshi Son, the head of SoftBank, as the head of the Vision Fund. He's telling people he's going to stay. He's also cracking down on their investment policy and metrics, which means less. They're not going to be in the market for a lot of these unicorns. So that puts a damper on some of those IPOs. Getting back to Google, listen, here's what we hear from our congressional sources, and I think this is good news for big tech. Doesn't mean go out on a buying spree because they're at already astronomical levels, but we're hearing that Congress this year, at least at Congress, at a policy-making level, unlikely to see major legislation to crack down on the FANG stocks. You know, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Google, and I guess you might want to throw Netflix in there. They're sometimes in the same category. Why is that? Think about it this year. Packed congressional calendar, Neil. Impeachment in 2020, budget in 2020, and a little thing called the congressional election. No time to beat up on these guys. Now, that doesn't mean Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders. But
afterwards, there would be, because doesn't there seem to be a bipartisan push?
I would say if the Democrats control Congress, yes, there'll be a big. It depends on where the Democrats come out. Do they win the presidency?
Right.
They control Congress. I mean, this is where this gets interesting. But if you're looking near term, you're worrying about Google and getting crushed on legislation. We hear that that's not even on the drawing. The Congress isn't even really going there. They have too many other things to do. That doesn't mean it won't be pressure from the outside on the campaign trail, but not in Congress. We should also point out today. Huge story. Tesla is above $500.
Incredible.
Now, I know
why he was dancing.
You'd be dancing too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dancing on the graves of the short sellers. I mean, this was one of the most heavily shorted stock.
Right.
There's a whole troll community on Twitter called Tesla Q. Usually when there's a TSLA, that's their stock symbol, you put a Q at the end, that means that you're trading in bankruptcy or in highly distressed levels. If you say one nice thing about Elon Musk, they attack you. I mean, they are getting their rear ends handed to them. We put, in my winners and losers of 2019, I put Elon Musk at the top of the winners because he turned around. Remember, he got in trouble by saying, I have funding secured at 420 to take it private. Stock went up. He didn't have the funding secured. People never thought it would hit 420. Now it's almost 520.
Yeah.
I would just say one thing. This is a stock not for the faint of heart. You really have to believe in him and the future.
And the technology itself.
The technology and, because the numbers, I mean, you start crunching the numbers, they don't kind of add up to a $520 stock. That doesn't mean it's not worth $520. Companies are worth based on the value of the future.
You're anti-electric cars. You're anti-modern. You're anti-modern man.
Here's the one thing the problem I have with electric cars. Every time I need to get a parking space at Whole Foods, the electric car space where you're only supposed to, they're always open.
Yeah.
So I just flick myself right in there. I just take it anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you that
not
to me.
Not a problem if you hop by McDonald's.
See, now if you go to California though, where gas is like $5 a gallon, I hear everybody's driving Tesla. So I don't know.
There you go. Thank you, my friend.
Do you have a Tesla yet?
No, I just want to say that I'm a Renaissance man. I'm open to this technology.
You think you're Walter Cronkite. I heard that. Somebody said, did you hear that?
You're a hateful human being.
There's a certain politician who said, you think you're Walter Cronkite.
You're doing this. I want you to do this.
Yes, boss.
Right.
I'm the boss.
Yeah.